pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Roof goes for goal! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Hoists it forward. Mendes. Well positioned to make that interception. It's got through to him. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Palermo were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Out to the right. Palestar pumps it into these. Had a shot! Terrific, he reacted well.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Pablo needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Castledine. Caligara. Mendes. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Velasco. Bogdan. Up towards the front line. This was gone, presumably for offside. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Palestar. Here comes another cross. Cleared away. Gets it back. Mendes scored in his last game, a first-half equaliser when he turned in a terrific cross. Giovanni is fouled. And it's played forward. He's pulled him up for that challenge. He has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's going direct. It's broken. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Pallister. He's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
Palermo don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And out to safety. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Shot a goal! And the ball's come out! And that's been levered clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Giovanni. And here's the chance to counter. Castledine. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, who knows, Peter? It may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
He'll fancy it. Castledine! Rising over the bar. Palermo making consecutive changes here. Forward it goes. Palermo are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days, for weeks like this.
And he's there to cut it out. Ditacchio. Oh, good take in a good area. Rice plays it forward. And now the breakaway. He's picked him out. And the shot! No mistake!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Palermo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely bit of skill there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It is now or never. Time is against them. Surely a foul. Free kick. He is going into that little black book. Caused a worry or two. There's going to be another change here. Up to meet it! So he's created one goal already. There's the delivery. Belushi. And that will be the final act. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.